You can probably guess why I'm making this video. I got fucked by a barber, and I'm sure none of us are new to this happening, but this instance felt a little special, so I think it deserves a story time. So the thing is, I actually haven't had a bad haircut in a while. That's because I found my barber, okay? I like to think that everyone is born with a certain barber that's meant for them, you know? Like how some people believe we're born with our soulmates already chosen. Well, I believe that for my barber. And if I didn't truly believe in that before, then I sure as hell do now, because my barber went on a vacation for a month, and look, I was in desperate need of a makeover. Turns out, cheating on your barber has worse consequences than cheating on your girl. I haven't gotten a haircut from another man in 2 years, okay? My barber has never done me wrong. Every cut has been perfect from him. Normally, I would never cheat on him, but I really needed a haircut. Okay, I got invited to a wedding. I'm taking an in-person class over the summer, and it had already been like 2 months since my last haircut. Okay, like I'm trying to be seen fresh. Like I gotta look fresh in front of people. I can't look like a bum. So I checked the appointment app for my barber, and I find out that he's gonna be out for a month. So what did I do? I started asking around. Anyone I could remember that had decent looking hair. Yo, where do you get your haircut? What do you tell your barber? The usual, you know? Also, I just want to get this off my chest real quick. Fuck you to anyone who gatekeeps their barbers. Cause damn, like, are you scared I'm gonna look better than you or something? Just fucking tell me where you go. Anyway, I'm asking around, and I remember one of my friends telling me I should try out the place that her brothers go to for their cuts. So I fill her in on my situation now, and I ask where the place is. She sends me the location, and it's about a 50-minute drive from my house. Normally, fuck that, because I'm not gonna drive 50 minutes from my place. But I already had to drive 40 minutes the next day to university, because I had a test in the morning. And the place she sent was 15 from there, so it's not too bad. Anyway, this same person has been telling me to try a different haircut, but I've never wanted to change it, you know? Like, when you find something safe, you want to stick to it. And that's exactly how I am with my hair, okay? I don't even know the details or the name of my haircut. My barber just does his magic and leaves me with a happy ending, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I guess now that I was going to try this new barbershop, it just seemed like a good opportunity for her to pitch me a new haircut. I really should have trusted my gut on this. Now look, there was nothing wrong with the haircut she suggested. It looked good. It's called a fringe, I'm pretty sure, but for some reason, I just had a really bad feeling about it. Like I was already having to step outside of my comfort zone with going to this new place, but now on top of that, I was gonna get a different cut. I wasn't sure, but I thought about it, and it kind of made sense, right? Like if I'm already worried about the barber messing up since he's never done my hair before, then why not take this chance to try a new cut? Because if he messes up anyway, might as well see something new, right? The next day comes, and I'm tired as fuck already because I just stayed up all night studying for an 8 a.m. test. Great start to my day, by the way. I go to university and take the test, and I just get absolutely ravaged, man. Like that shit just had its way with me. I was a fucking victim. For anyone wondering, the class is thermodynamics too. Your boy's trying to be an engineer, unfortunately. Anyway, now that I just got violated by a piece of paper, I'm thinking, is it really worth it to get a haircut right now? Like, my day is already going bad. But then I remembered that scene from Sing, where the koala says you can only go up from rock bottom. Well, apparently if you're dumb enough, you can get a shovel and start digging further down. So I went to the barber shop with low expectations, but I was at least thinking to myself, this can't make my day any worse, because you can only go up from rock bottom. So I had some reference pictures and some videos for the haircut I was trying to get for the fringe, but I'm not a professional. So what I wanted to do was show the barber all the references and say, hey, by the way, I'm not certain of what my hair can do. Do you think I'd be able to do something like these? And, you know, like he'd look at them and hopefully like say like, okay, we could probably do something in the ballpark like this. After I ask him, he doesn't answer my question. And before I can even like show him like half of the pictures I had, he just says, you just showed me 3 pictures. Which one do you want? And in my head, I was thinking, damn, I'm fucked. So I just guessed and picked the one that looked most feasible given my hair type. And I kid you not, guys, this man looked at the picture for maybe half a second. He nods and goes, see, and then gestures for me to put the phone away. At that point, I was hearing the whole barber shop is speaking Spanish. I can't understand what anyone is saying. This guy's on the phone speaking Spanish, and I have nothing against Spanish speakers. It's just, you know, like when you don't understand what's being said around you, you feel kind of scared. So I had thoughts of just getting up and leaving, but it was too late for me. Like I was in the chair and everything. Like if I was doing it, I was doing it. So this dude takes the razor and just starts freehanding that shit. Okay, I'm talking, he's not using any guides, no precision, no lines, no nothing. He's just waving his hand up and down, pretty much eyeballing the side of my head. He goes around my entire head. I look up and I have a fucking skin fade reaching an inch above my ear. Okay, keep in mind, that shit was not in the picture at all. So I'm looking at the sides of my head, which are bad enough, But dude, the entire back of my head was gone. Like, I was completely bald from my neck and maybe 6 inches up. And I'm looking at it, and you can see the expression on my face of just complete shock and disappointment. Once I realized I was reacting with my face, I tried to play it off as if I was bewildered with amazement. There's no way he bought that shit. Anyway, that would have been the worst part of the haircut if it wasn't for him just deciding to put whatever the hell he could find on my face. This dude went through like 3 different liquids or lotions or whatever the fuck he had at his table and some sort of a spray. He put a hot towel over my face and started massaging my face and my head, and like, bro, you already violated me with the cut. Why the fuck do you gotta assault me to this degree? Damn. After all that, he decides to put gel in my hair for whatever reason, but instead of styling it after putting the gel, he just combed it down, like onto my forehead. It looked so stupid. I asked for a comb so I could style it myself. Now, I don't use gel, so I have no clue what to do here, but at this point, anything would look better than the state he left me in. So I just comb it back. I'm trying to do a slick back or something. And of course, my hair just spikes up. So now I look like I'm a bully from a 2000 sitcom. And I'm supposed to go back to university and get a workout in with my friend. Oh my god. After I'm done fixing what's left of my hair, I get told my total is $45. And it wouldn't be a complete haircut humiliation ritual if I didn't tip him 10 more fucking dollars. Like, why did I do that, bro? I'm so weak. I'm so fucking weak. But you can't not tip the barber, you know? Oh my god, I'm so... Anyway, before I left, I wanted to ask him how long it would take for my hair to grow back from the parts he mowed down to skin. I didn't say it like that because I wanted to sound nice, you know? Like, as if I liked the skin fade. So instead, I worded it like, hey, how long do you think this'll last me? You know, pretending like I like it and I want it to last. And this motherfucker looks at me. He smiles, giggles, and just doesn't say anything. So I'm like, oh, it'll last a while? And while laughing, he just puts his thumb up at me. Looking back at it now, I'm like 80% convinced that he knew he fucked me up and just didn't care. So immediately after exiting the humiliation building, I see I have a missed call from my friend. So I call him back and explain what just happened. And you know it's your real friend when they're just a fucking asshole to you, because bro had no intention of cheering me up. He was just laughing his ass off over the phone. Anyway, at this point, I'm driving back to campus. I'm just desperate for any sort of help. So I open the windows thinking maybe God will save me. Maybe the wind will just blow my hair into perfection. I open the windows, maybe a minute goes by. It's 90 degrees and humid outside, like... What a great day. What a great day to be alive. I get to campus and I find my friend, and he immediately is just trying to get a picture of the back of my head. This goes on for the entire walk. From the parking garage to the gym, I'm dead ass covering the back of my head with my hand. And during our lifts, I'm either keeping his phone in my pocket or I'm covering my head with one hand and lifting with the other. I know I sound like a bitch, and you guys can call me over dramatic, but I literally looked like this. And I was not about to get clipped like that. Anyway, for the next few days, anyone that I'm close to, family, cousins, friends, they all end up seeing my haircut, and everyone has literally the same process of reaction. There's the laughing, pointing out that the sides don't look that bad, and then changing their minds and saying it looks good, and then saying, don't worry, it'll grow back soon. Well, that's not what the barber said. The barber just laughed in my fucking face. My sister said I look like Kid Gohan, and my cousin said I look like Ferb. Getting a haircut is literally a humiliation ritual. Guys, if you feel like you found the barber you were meant to have since birth, don't cheat on them. It's not worth it, okay? Trust me, it's just not worth it.